Okay, this is the first episode of Link's Tavern, and I am not happy. Someone just brought to my attention that Miley Cyrus on the Hannah Montana show is able to fool people by putting on a wig, and people think she's a different person from Hannah Montana.
You must be talking about Miley Cyrus.
Miley Cyrus in that show apparently can put on a wig and become Hannah Montana.
What kind of message is that to the little girls who watch that show?
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. I have seen movies that are able to make people into different people with less or more extravagant stuff than just a wig.
A wig doesn't even really change your outward appearance. It only changes your hairstyle.
Like, I'm gonna pull some movies out of thin air. The
It's
New Guy. On the New Guy, if you've seen the New Guy, you notice that Dizzy Harrison, the main character, was a loser in his previous life before he went to jail. And then when he came out, his face looked completely different, and his hair was spiked, and he was wearing different clothes. Now, the only reason why we knew it was the same person was because we saw what he was before he went to jail. So,
another example. Mrs. Doubtfire.
so it took more than just a haircut and grease to change the way this guy looked.
He went inside a wimpy little boy and came out a hard criminal.
So, and then here's another one.
Mrs. Doubtfire.
Okay, yeah, let's do Mrs. Doubtfire then. Mrs. Doubtfire. He
He went
put
from a
on a
40-year-old man
dress.
to a 60-year-old woman.
He put on a dress, a mask, and a wig. Robin Williams did all that and looked completely different. I will reiterate, the reason why we knew it was him was because we seen him beforehand.
He went from a 40-year-old man to a 60-year-old woman.
Very easily. See? Here's another one. One of James Bond's movies, A View to Kill. On A View to Kill, he did not jump into no costumes, nor did he change his appearance. He just changed his name. And people thought who he was. Now, the thing, what people are going to say, which I also say, is because they know the people that he was fooling with the name, no one knew who he was.
But then you can also say at the same time though, unless you're going to like some place that requires you to have a legitimate name, you know, like if you're buying something, you can tell people whoever you want to tell them. Like if you're checking into a hotel, a lot of people who are cheating on their spouses or girlfriends or boyfriends, they use a false name because they don't even know your real name to check into a hotel. As long as you got the cash to pay for the room, you're there. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Like if you
But
want to go
in the View to Kill, all he did was change his name. No one knew that James Bond was James Bond until that part in the movie where dude did a background check on Bond and found out that he was actually a MIB agent.
and that's the thing. Usually with James Bond movies, if they do a background check, they still find out how they find out the information that James Bond has told them because it's a backstory that he created. The only way they actually find out it's him is if they send a picture also. And they're like, man, that ain't no such and such. That's James Bond. It's the picture evidence that gets them more than anything. You know that?
Yeah, that's true.
Even though I'm not surprised, but it's like, hey, that's not James Bond. It's like, what are you talking about? That's good as James Bond. No, James Bond I knew had brown hair and had a British accent. This guy has brown hair. No, this guy has black hair. James Bond I knew was kind of a little bit older, and it was back in the 70s. How can this young guy be James Bond now? Well, I'll make this is James Bond. No. See, this guy looks totally different. And then there was another guy who claimed to James Bond, who kind of looked like the first James Bond, but was a little bit younger and taller with even lighter brown hair. They're all James Bond. All. What are you trying to say is more than one James Bond? What I'm trying to say is it's a commercial.
And then here's another James Bond movie. You have Octopussy. On Octopussy, he changed his appearance twice.
I don't think you can say that.
He changed his appearance twice.
I don't
He
think you can say that on the
he
web. I don't think
he
you can say that.
he had the red suit that he took from the knife thrower, and he had his back turned, so you can't really tell that it's him until he turns around. And then you got the other scene from Octopussy where
I don't think
he jumps into a clown costume with the makeup, the nose, the hair, and the suit to go with it. And that took a lot of thought in such a short amount of time. And when he ran through those guards, they had no idea it was him. See, that was like a full cover. No one knew who he was.
until somebody sent a picture of a background check and the picture didn't match up with nothing. Like, man, y'all got tricked again. What do you mean again? That is not called. That's not called Costello. That's James Bond. James Bond. Who's that? I don't even know who that is. Oh, that's MI. MI6. What's that? That's British military. Secret agent. Oh, well, what should we do? I mean, he said he's going on vacation. Yeah, he's obviously on a mission.
And then the thing about it is that after me thinking about those movies and then how she's able to trick the people in her shows with just the wig, I have come to the conclusion that
And the people in her show are
that the people and the society in her shows and movies have got to be fucking retarded. They gotta be.
Did you just drop an F-bomb on a webcam?
They gotta be. I mean, I know I'm sounding pretty harsh when I say it, but they gotta be. There's just no excuse how a wig makes someone seem like they're different. Like that's like
Let's get serious.
that's like me being myself in front of a bunch of people, and I say, "Hey, look at that spot on the wall." Everybody turn around and I throw on a Jerry curl, and then everybody comes back and says, "Hey, what happened to so and so?"
Or here's another thing. Didn't nobody notice that? Didn't the limo driver notice, or anybody notice that whenever people paparazzi go to that house, go to the house and take pictures of Hannah Montana, that's Miley Stewart's house? Nobody notices that? Hey, it looks like Miley's house. It is Miley's house. Maybe Hannah Montana.
No, remember everyone in the show are stupid. She's walking around as Hannah Montana, and they know she's walking around in Hannah Montana in with the wig on. They're like, oh, well, there's only one illogical explanation for Hannah Montana being in Miley Cyrus's house, and we don't. They must be friends. They gotta
And
be.
here's something else. Nobody realizes that Miley Stewart lives in like $1 million beachfront house. You see what I'm saying? And takes the bus. She's the only person that takes the bus from Hannah Montana's house. And you know what I would say? Huh? I would say this. Even if I was Hannah Montana or something, I wouldn't be living in no little small house, like no little small beach house. You know what I'm saying? Real people know how to spend money. You know what I mean? If I wanted to be Hannah Montana, I would be in a big behind house. You know what I mean?
Well, like I said, there is just no excuse for being able to trick someone with a wig, just a normal little
And
wig.
I gotta say, this video can only be up to 10 minutes. How long are we going up to? Like, what are we up to?
Well, I'm trying to end it, but you keep talking.
Oh, well, this is Evil Carnista. And, that's all that I have to say for tonight. Stay tuned for Recap Weekly and F-Bomb Fridays on Friday or Thursday. Stay tuned. I'm out.
Thank you, Evil Carnissa.
No problem. Thank you for appearing on my show as well today. Link 757 Kevin.
No problem. Well, with the last few seconds, I will say this.
Peace and love.
People in Hannah Montana's society and her shows and movies have got to be freaking stupid. That's it, and that's all I got to say about it.